Hello, Stuart Heath here, CEO and founder of Harvard Grace Capital, with episode 5 of our series, Commercial Real Estate Underwriting. And today we're going to talk about market value as opposed to the price that you're paying. Any number of things can impact market value, and this is really where underwriting becomes more art than science. A lot of it is very much science and empirical data and checking this and checking that, but what you're actually paying for a piece of property it can be art. It can be judgment and guesswork and things like that. It's easy to say, well, it's worth X number of dollars per square foot, or it's got that tenant in it and it's surrounded in this area, therefore it's got to be worth a lot. There's all kinds of things that it can impact market value. It can be things like maybe you know something that the seller doesn't know, or the seller knows something that's about to happen that you don't know, because you never know, you don't ever know what you don't know, and things that can, and all the research in the world should be able to tell you, public actions that have been taken that's going to impact the property, whether or not you're going to lose your parking lot up front because they're going to widen the road, and then you've got a parking problem, and with a parking problem, then you're going to have angry tenants. Maybe it's that, or maybe it can be a situation like we just had, where the buildings in the area were going for essentially a 7.5 cap, but the owner simply stated, "I want this price." And you quickly do your math and you realize, oh, that's a 9 cap. I'll pay that price. And sure enough, he got exactly what he wanted without much hassle and stuff like that. And so you really have to end up using a lot of tools typically used by appraisers to make your own best guess determination of what market value is. And then that should lead you into your contract price, or vice versa. If you've already agreed to a price, you can then compare that in your underwriting period, your due diligence period, to see if you've really got a good deal or. And this is never over until the day you close. So you're constantly evaluating market value from the first time you see the property until the closing table, because everything's in flux. You're constantly getting new inputs of data, and it's always going into the analysis. So again, more art than science. Massive amounts of local knowledge of the area within a 3 to 5 mile radius around the property is helpful. You can't always have that, so you rely on other people that do have that, and you find out what's going on, and then you just, sometimes I just like to sit in the parking lot of the property for an hour or so and just watch. You can learn all kinds of things by just watching what's going on at the other properties around, and look at traffic patterns and pick up what's going on. You get a real feel for the neighborhood. So again, this is another step of part of underwriting. And again, it ain't ever done until you're at the closing table. So thanks for watching episode 5. We've got one more where we're going to talk about exit values and the exit cap rate. I hope you'll come back for that one and let us know what you think. Thanks. Bye.